for meeting with Fashionado today, Alex.
Thank you very much for having me.
And I've been on your website a lot. Not only do I love your product, but I absolutely love the story and the message behind it. So why don't we just start off right off the bat telling us, what does all of this mean?
That's a great question, and it's also awesome that you can see the passion that we have for the story, because for us, we take a lot of pride in our product, and we can chat more about our signature fabric and our approach to design and fashion. But at the very top of our pyramid, what we are most proud of and what we take the most pride in is our story, and is the idea of connecting the consumer to the story behind the artwork, to get to meet the artist and learn more about them and their artwork. So what it all means to us is it's using fashion to empower kids to unleash their creativity.
You're not kidding. He's not kidding, because I'm wearing the Globe t-shirt.
That's right.
And I saved this. So every t-shirt, and you're gonna correct me if I'm not accurate, but every t-shirt comes with a photo of the child, the artist.
Correct.
Who created the design. Correct. It tells their name, so Alex, just like you.
Yep.
And the globe, here's the globe. And then on the back part, which I absolutely love, what does it say? It says, Alex is 6, he drew the globe. He wants to be a police. Never mind. He wants to be a doctor to save people.
Yeah.
That's pretty terrific.
Alex is from our partner school in Harlem, and so we go on giving trips where we give backpacks full of art supplies, and our give back is that with every product you purchase, we give a backpack full of art supplies. We give them on giving trips, and that's where we get to meet with the artists, and that little story is his story. And I remember I was meeting with Alex, and he asked him, hey Alex, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he says, a police, and then he stops, like, no, never mind, I want to be a doctor. So I already had a career change. And that's really it. I mean, that's I think a perfect example of what we are trying to do, and that's connecting the consumer to something more meaningful.
You're definitely making that connection. I mean, that is clear, and I love that. Let's talk a little bit about that charitable component, because I really want people to understand what it is that Umano Clothing is giving. It's these backpacks, and these backpacks are filled with school supplies, correct?
They are.
So every t-shirt or every item sold,
every product sold
gets a backpack
full of school supplies. It's actually a backpack exactly like this. So they're kid-sized. We've gone through several different iterations of it. We do product development on the backpack just like we do on our own product. So got it padded straps, kid-sized. We work primarily with elementary school kids, and these are the backpacks we give. We fill them with art supplies and the basics in terms of notebooks, crayons, pencils, and really working towards being able to put together what we call a starter kit, which is the basic supplies that a kid will need to get through the school year.
So talk a little bit about the fashion and design aspect of Umano.
So that's a really big part about Umano and about our ethos. It starts with the bigger belief that you don't have to choose between doing well and doing good. And that's our whole concept about social entrepreneurship, taking that approach. And we then take that to everything else we do, and really trying to challenge the idea of why can't you have a very aesthetic, very design-focused fashion brand that also has a social mission? Why do you have to have a certain type of look if you have a social mission? You know, why can't you have that edginess and the coolness and the attention to detail and the design and everything and still give back? You know, why those two don't have to be mutually exclusive? And so that's really our approach, that we essentially want to stand on our own, for each pillar of Umano to stand on its own. So Umano as a fashion brand to stand on its own, separate from everything else that we do, simply based on the silhouette, the fabric, the attention to detail, the design, everything about it. For you don't know anything else about Umano, but that alone, that part of Umano stands on its own.